I speak to you now, beloved, and I call you by the name I gave you when I formed you in the quiet of the morning. I know what was written against you, and I know what was whispered in rooms where your feet have never stepped. A hidden complaint was filed against you, an accusation wrapped in secrecy and fear, and it rose like smoke before my courts. Hear me, nothing that hides in the shadows is stronger than the light I send toward you. Do not let your heart race like a bird trapped in a net. I have seen it all, and I have not been silent. This message is for you, for your ears, for your breath, for your next step. Do not try to skip this. It is just for you, a thread I have placed in your hand so you may pull and see the whole cloth made whole again. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your day, sword lifted not to harm but to separate truth from falsity, to cleave confusion from clarity. He has traced the path of the person who wrote that hidden complaint, and he has watched the ink dry. He knows the tremor in the hand that held the pen, he knows the motives tangled like weeds around their feet. He has whispered to them already, twice in the night, and they would not listen. He has stood guard over you when words were sharpened to become spears. He has kept the spearheads from passing your skin. He speaks now, and I place his warning within you: be still but not passive, alert but not afraid. Michael does not speak to breed terror, he speaks to wrap you in steadiness, the steadiness that comes from knowing I am not confounded by any device formed against you. You have felt it, haven't you, the sudden chill when your name is said in rooms you did not enter, the weight on your chest as if a door would not open? You wondered if it was your fault, if you misstepped, if you should have been quieter, smaller, less luminous. I tell you the truth, the complaint is not born of your failure but of your light. Light disrupts what learned to live in the dark. Light invites clarity where advantage once grew from confusion. I am teaching you to wear your light like armor, soft to the innocent, unpierceable to the cunning. Do not dim yourself to make the fearful more comfortable. Do not cover the lamp I set in your hands because someone trembles at illumination. I have watched the complaint pass from the mind to the mouth to the page, then to the messengers who delight in bearing baskets of rumor like fruit that spoils the longer it travels. There is a timetable, and I hold it. There is a hearing, and I attend it before you arrive. There is a verdict written in the language of heaven, and mercy inked the first line while justice sealed the last. You think the room is crowded with people who will not understand you, but I fill the room first with presence. I prepare the table not for your humiliation but for your vindication, yet take care, beloved, vindication is not vengeance. When the knot unties, I will not place the rope in your hand so you may bind another. I loose so that you may learn the skill of freeing. Michael steps closer, and you feel a warmth behind your shoulders, the sense that someone tall has stood between you and the wind. He is not a boy of trembling feathers, he is the captain of my hosts. He surveys the ridge lines of the accusations. He notes each hill from which a stone might be thrown. He draws a line in the dust and says, "No farther." He carries 3 gifts for you: discernment, discipline, and declaration. Discernment to recognize the bait of unnecessary battles so you do not waste strength. Discipline to guard your mouth so your words are arrows of peace and not sparks in dry grass. Declaration to say what I say without adding or subtracting. Receive these now as tools placed firmly in your hands. They fit you. They were measured for you. Hear me about the hidden complaint. It will attempt to grow legs from your fear. It feeds on your dread. It drinks from the puddles of your sleeplessness. Refuse it. When the thought returns like a tapping at the window, do not invite it in for tea. Answer with the sentence I write for you: my times are in the hands of the Lord who sees in secret and rewards openly. I stand under his verdict. Say it aloud when you fold clothes. Say it in the bathroom mirror when steam fogs the glass and your own face looks unfamiliar. Say it under your breath when you cross the threshold into any place that made you nervous yesterday. The sentence will be a staff in your hand. Tap the ground with it. The unseen will align. You feel anger trying to rise as a second backbone, brittle and temporary. It promises power but offers only noise. Lay it down. I am not asking you to become a doormat. I am teaching you how to be a door that opens by wisdom and shuts by truth. Those who knocked with clean hands will enter. Those who slapped the wood to startle you will grow tired and leave. Michael's warning is precise. There are 2 conversations you must not join over the next few days. One that baits you into defending yourself beyond what is necessary, and one that tempts you to attack in the name of setting the record straight. You will answer appropriately when required, plainly, without embroidery. You will not volunteer extra rope for others to tangle around your feet. Keep your answers short, your heart large, and your spirit listening. I am putting words in your mouth like smooth stones chosen from a clear river. One will be enough. There is a person you thought was for you but who delights secretly in reports that make you small. Do not chase them, do not perform for their soft applause that never reaches your core. I am rearranging the seating of your life's table. Some chairs will slide back quietly. Some new faces will appear carrying bread you did not bake and water you did not draw. Welcome them. Replace suspicion with watchfulness. Suspicion punishes the innocent to protect the wounded self. Watchfulness honors the innocent and confounds the crafty. Michael will nudge you when a smile hides a stinger. He will also nudge you when a rough voice hides a loyal heart. Learn his nudges, for they are part of your schooling. I will expose what is necessary and cover what is merciful. Exposure is not entertainment for heaven, it is surgery. Do not clap when I cut. Do not gloat when I clean. Keep your hands open so I may place in them both answers and assignments. There is an assignment tied to this season: become a peacemaker who is not naive. A naive peacemaker gives up truth for the illusion of quiet, A wise peacemaker brings truth to the table with gentleness and refuses to trade it for flattery. The hidden complaint has given you a classroom. The curriculum is courage under restraint. Your graduation will not be loud. It will be the quiet strength that others begin to trust again, the calm on your face when storms lift their skirts and run. Beloved, you asked me in the night if I was disappointed in you. You poked the question like a bruise. Hear me, I am not disappointed in you, I am devoted to you. My devotion is not indulgence. I prune what blocks your fruitfulness. I call you up from low talk and low company and low thinking. The complaint was meant to shrink you, but it will become the trellis that lifts you. Vines grow truer when directed. You will not be shaped by your critics, but you will be sharpened by this moment. I will not waste it. You fear that doors will close. Some will, and that is mercy. Not every corridor leads to me. Some hallways only circle the house of anxiety and bring you back to the same locked room. I open the door that matters and I keep it open until you walk through. Michael guards that doorway. He stands there with the sword dipped in flame, not to threaten but to signal, here. This path. Walk it even if the carpet is not rolled out for you. Walk it when applause finds another stage. Walk it when the only audience is cloud and sparrow and the one who counts your steps at dawn. On the other side, appointments will arrive you did not anticipate, connections will form that cannot be explained by networking but only by knitting, my knitting of your days. There is a small act I ask of you today. Do it, and do not delay. Write a short note of goodwill to someone you quietly resented because you suspected them of being involved in the accusation. Bless them without insincerity. You will not deny wrong if wrong was done, but you will release the hook from your own heart. You will not be their judge or their jailer, you will be my witness. Witnesses tell the truth, they do not sentence. I am the judge, and I judge rightly. Your note will become a key you did not know you needed. It will turn something in the lock that has squealed for months. Peace will slide in like a letter under the door. You will also take care of your body as an act of agreement with me. Eat something simple. Drink water slowly. Step outside and let daylight brush your eyelids. Do not scroll yourself into dizziness searching for updates about an accusation that shrinks every time you look away. There is a dignity I am clothing you with, let it settle on your shoulders without shrugging it off. Dignity is not pride, it is the posture of those who know they are held. Michael's warning includes timing, and timing is part of protection. Beware the late-night conversation that pretends to be urgent but only multiplies fear. Beware the early morning message that claims to know what's really happening, yet leaves you confused and unclean. If a message requires you to answer before you can breathe, wait. If a call insists you choose a side while you still carry smoke in your lungs, pause. I will not miss your window, I am the one who built the house. I am not late, I am exact. The complaint will surface into daylight on a day I already numbered, and by then your heart will be quiet as still water, able to reflect my face. You will remember promises I spoke to you long before this intrusion. Dust them with your fingers. Read them back to me. I am not offended when you hold me to what I said, I am honored. Those promises did not expire because a form was filed in secret. Those promises are not allergic to paperwork. They stand, they breathe, they call your name over the noise. Let them be the rhythm under your day. Walk to their beat. When you feel your chest tighten, place your hand there and say, I choose the rhythm of the promise, not the tempo of fear. I will meet you at that sentence every time. Some who once admired you will step away for a while to observe. Allow it. Do not chase them to curate your image in their minds. Images fade, substance remains. I am deepening your substance. I am teaching you to prefer me witnessing your integrity over crowds witnessing your explanations. Do you feel the difference? It is the shift from performing to living, from managing perception to embodying peace. The complaint will force this choice, make it with me. Do not rehearse clever comebacks at night. Do not draft speeches to humiliate your accuser in some imagined gathering. Those rehearsals carve grooves in your mind where bitterness can flow later like rainwater. Instead, rehearse gratitude. List quiet gifts, the sound of a kettle, the way your name sounds when a child says it, a friend's clumsy joke, a song you forgot you love that finds you in a market. Gratitude is not denial, it is oxygen. In oxygen, fires set against you struggle to spread. I am speaking to you now because I see what others do not see, and I know what has been whispered where your name was not invited but was still brought forth like a secret carried in the folds of a garment. Do not try to skip this. You have prayed for clarity, and clarity arrives as light that neither flatters nor condemns, it simply reveals. Archangel Michael stands at your doorway with a sword that is not made of metal but of truth. He is warning you because a hidden complaint has been filed against you, a craft of accusation prepared in silence, folded like a letter meant to unsettle your heart and disturb your sleep. Do not be afraid. I am God who sees and I am God who answers. What comes against you in darkness will meet my voice in the morning. You are not alone in this hour. I have watched the drafts before they became documents, the conversations before they became claims, the sighs before they became strategy. I saw the look exchanged, the nod that said, "Keep it quiet," and the fingers that tried to bind your steps with paperwork and hidden words. I also saw you choosing restraint when retaliation was available, humility when anger felt justified, silence when noise demanded your participation. I am not indifferent to the care you have shown for righteousness when the easy road would have been the loud one. I am the God who weighs motives, measures secrets, and remembers every breath that chooses integrity. Do not abandon your peace. Peace is not passive, it is armor. It is the calm strength that keeps your mind from becoming the courtroom where fear plays judge, jury, and executioner. Guard your mind with peace like a living shield. I give you this shield, and with it the ability to stand while accusation attempts to wrap you in its net. You are not a defendant in my sight, you are a child in my hands. I do not measure you by the shadow others cast upon your name, I measure you by the light I have placed within you. The shadow will pass, the light will remain. Archangel Michael is warning you to prepare, not with panic, but with precision. Gather what is true. Set your house in order. Organize what belongs to you, the records of your faithfulness, the receipts of your diligence, the trails of your good intention. Do not scramble, align. Do not shout, articulate. The one who accuses hopes you will become a storm so they can point and say, "See? Here is the chaos I warned you about." But you will be an ocean at dawn, vast, still, undeniable. Your composure will be your language, your order will be your argument, your patience will be your witness. The hidden complaint is real, but it is not sovereign. I alone am sovereign, and I have gone ahead of you. Do not answer every rumor. Do not feed every whisper with your breath. There are traps designed to make you over-explain, to lure you into rooms where the floor is oiled with suspicion and your words are taken for sliding, not standing. Be concise. Be honest. Be present. I will be with you in every sentence you must speak. I will be with you in every document that bears your name. You need not embellish truth. Truth is courageous enough to stand without decorations. Archangel Michael will stand at your right hand when you must speak. He will steady your tone and quiet the tremble that tries to rise beneath your ribs. You have wondered, why now? Why me? Why the sudden tightening around my steps? Because when a door opens that I have ordained, those who fear the light will try to turn off the electricity. But the light within you is not powered by their switch. This complaint is an attempt to interrupt the rhythm I set over your life. They believe they are rearranging your music. They do not know I am the composer who has written measures they cannot read. Your path is not cancelled, it is clarified. Your season is not shrinking, it is being defined. Pressure is not your enemy when it presses you into the shape of purpose. You will notice small mercies placed like quiet lanterns along the way. An email that arrives at the right hour. A memory that returns so you can find a file you thought gone. A friend who mentions a detail you forgot. A posture of favor from someone who previously looked away. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. I am orchestrating alignment around your obedience. Keep your voice clean. Keep your heart unbitter. Bitterness is a pen that writes stories you will later wish to erase. Do not let it author your responses. Drink water when words feel hot. Step outside when rooms feel engineered to compress your chest. Return to your notes. Rehearse your truth. Trust me with the outcome. I know the night thoughts that have tried to enter your bed. I know how your chest tightens when you imagine scenarios that have not occurred. But hear me, your imagination is not prophecy. Fear is not a forecast, it is a thief that wears a prophet's coat. I undress it now. I strip fear of its disguise. Let your thoughts be led by what is established, not by what is whispered. What is established is that I am with you, I am for you, I am in you, and I go before you. What is whispered is that you will be ruined. The whisper is a liar. The established word is the bedrock. Stand on the bedrock, let the wind spend itself against you and discover it cannot move what I have set. Archangel Michael speaks, not to scare you, but to focus you. He says, fasten your peace. Honor your time frame. Do not delay what must be done, and do not rush what requires ripening. There is a rhythm to righteous defense, prompt and measured. You will respond quickly where quickness maintains integrity, and you will move carefully where care preserves accuracy. You will not be dragged into someone else's urgency, the frantic clock they use to get you to stumble. You will keep time with heaven. You will answer when it is time to answer, and you will be silent when silence is strength. Your restraint will frustrate the plan that counted on your explosion. I am building a testimony in you that is not the shallow kind made of slogans. It is the deep kind made of nights you survived and mornings you rebuilt. A hidden complaint has been filed, but I am filing something, too. I am filing a record of your steadfastness in my courts. I am entering into evidence the hours you chose kindness when cruelty was available, the times you returned good for evil, the unseen generosity, the quiet repairs you made to relationships others abandoned, the apologies you offered without camera or applause. These are not minor entries, these are mountains in my book. When I rise to judge the matter, I will not be looking for performances. I will be weighing reality. You ask me if there will be vindication. Vindication is not your idol, it is my tool. I will use it as I see fit. It may look different than you planned. Sometimes vindication is a public turning, sometimes it is a private apology, sometimes it is a door I open that renders the accuser's words irrelevant because I have seated you in a new place where their voice does not reach. Stay open to the shape I choose. Do not dictate the theater, trust the author. When I vindicate, it will preserve your destiny, not just your pride. I love you too much to win a small argument and lose a large future. There will be moments when you feel the ache of unfairness. Tell me about it, I can carry it. Do not rehearse your pain with people who hunger for the performance of your wound. Choose confidants who bring salve, not salt. I am sending wise counsel to you, people who know how to read a page without projecting a story, who know how to ask clear questions, who are not intimidated by shadows. Receive their help. Wisdom is not a concession of weakness, it is the proof of strength. Archangel Michael will guide your discernment about whom to allow near, which doors to keep closed for a time, which meetings to attend with a witness, which conversations to recap in writing for clarity. These are small decisions with large protection. Prepare your environment for calm. Clear your desk. Place before you only what serves this moment. Tidy room, tidy mind. Put away the relics of regret and the trophies of distraction. Create a small sanctuary, one chair, one lamp, one notebook, where you meet me each day as this unfolds. In that sanctuary, you will hear strategies nobody else can hear because they are not listening for them. You will notice patterns in the complaint, phrases repeated, the signature of the spirit behind it. You will see where to answer with fact and where to answer with boundary. You will feel the exact moment to stop speaking because anything further would be a donation to misunderstanding. I will train your pauses to hold authority. I am not asking you to pretend this is easy. I am teaching you to discover that grace is muscular. Grace is not merely a gentle feeling. It is the divine strength that allows you to do the next faithful thing without collapsing under the speculation of 100 potential outcomes. I give you this grace now. Feel it enter your breath, lengthen your exhale, slow the hammering in your ribs. Feel it enter your hands, steadying the pen, calming the scroll, preventing the hasty send. Feel it enter your steps, choosing early bed, simple food, clean water, gentle movement. Your body is not your enemy in this hour, it is your faithful animal that will carry your spirit where it needs to go. Care for it tenderly. If you are tempted to curse those who accuse, bless instead. Blessing does not mean agreeing, it means refusing to plant in the soil you do not want to harvest. I will handle the weeds. You keep tending fruit. Speak the truth where required, do not prophesy doom over yourself or them. I am judge, you are a witness. Witnesses do not decide sentences, they testify to facts. Testify faithfully. I will steward justice in its time. Sometimes the greatest rebuke to malice is your unbroken peace. There will be a moment, soon, when you will feel the atmosphere change, like a window opening in a room that had grown close with accusation. It may be subtle, a phone call that returns your breath to you, a line in a document that finally reads honest, a meeting that ends without the trap that was set. When you sense this shift, thank me at once. Gratitude is your key to the next door. Do not postpone gratitude until the case is fully closed. Gratitude now is faith in motion. You are not thanking me for the accusation, you are thanking me for remaining with you inside the accusation's shadow and for teaching you how to walk without absorbing its darkness. If an apology becomes necessary on your part for anything you genuinely mishandled, do not fear it. Humility is not admission of the false charges, it is a cleansing of the real smudges so the false cannot pretend to be true by proximity. Own what is yours, release what is not. This is maturity, and maturity will turn what was meant to shrink you into an anointing that expands you. Do not confuse defensiveness with dignity. Dignity stands upright, defensiveness flails. Choose upright. You will not lose what I promised you. Hear me. You will not lose what I promised you. Promises are not balloons that drift away at the first draft of complaint. They are anchors that hold when storms attempt to negotiate your position. I made covenant with you in days when no one praised your name. I am not about to break it because a few pens were lifted in secrecy. Lift your eyes above the table where they drafted against you. There is a larger table where I seat you in peace. At that table, I feed you courage, clarity, favor, and the quiet joy of knowing you are seen for who you truly are.